Hello, welcome to another Kamen Rider Candy Toy Lock Seed review. Today is Lock Seed Candy Toy Series 6, and there's also 5 kinds again in a 6 box, meaning one is more common than all the others. Brown box, exactly the same design as the blue one, just brown. And I'll be sticking these on Lego Henshin Lego eBay, so you can have a look at. Just find it on eBay, it'll be on sale. So you get 5 boxes, like I said. You got Black RX. Pretty cool looking box. But yeah, Black RX and Black RX looking buggy. Giant stickers on the back. This is just to show you, I bought 2 sets. One set I painstakingly slowly remove all the Chinese stickers from that one, and I was just letting you see the Black RX box to see the brand new box, and just to compare. Anyway, Black RX is the other one. And you open it, there's a QR code, and just for QR code's sake, 5, oops, upside down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pretty much just takes you to the time machine website. And if you take away a sticker, you see it reveals the information, like what sounds you get. You got, you know, RX, like RX, and then you got the RX Henshin sound. And after you press, this is how candy toys work, because there's only one button. It has to cycle through everything. So first click is the lock sound, like you go. Second click is the Henshin sound. And then after you click these two, you could either click once for the first attack, click twice for the second attack, and click 3 times for the third attack. And once you clicked one of these attacks, like or it will cycle back to this one. So if you just done the first attack and you want the second one, you're gonna have to go click, 4 clicks for second and 5 clicks for the third attack. Genetic candy information on the bottom, but the thing is, these don't have candy in them. The soft vinyl Gaim stuff, they didn't have a candy in them. I thought, okay, maybe that was like a wrong packaging issue, like an error or something. But I bought these and they don't have candy in them. And looking at the ones that I didn't open, they also don't have candy in them. So something tells me that all the Hong Kong candy toys from now on will not have candy in them, making them not candy toys because there's no candy in them. So, Mr. Knuckles. So yeah, he has this 4th special sound. Hooray! At the bottom. So with this one, once you click one of the attacks and you want to go to the second attack right away, you gotta have 5 clicks and 6 clicks for the third one. And it doesn't matter how many times you click these, it will not cycle to that one until the lock seed has played one of the attack sounds. Same with the blood orange one. Joker arms, which is kind of similar to the double arms. In fact, if you got the double arms toys, you can just repaint that and make it Joker arms and have it next to this. More reason to buy a second one. Hooray! More money down, gone. Climax arms. It's got the phone and the phone again. I'm thinking that all of these sets, they all have one extra sound. Like one of them will do. Apart from the energy ones. So energy is you got first like unlock and then Henshin, and then you got the 2 attacks and you got the mix sound. So instead of having the 3 attacks here, you don't get it. You don't get this like the different attack. The way this works is it does they programmed this so that it will match. You can do the Jimbo mix thing with your normal lock seeds or other candy toy lock seeds. So what you want to do before you put this in the belt is you want to click through these, and once you click through these, you stick it in the belt and do the Henshin noise. And after you've done the Henshin noise, because the sparking sound with the mix attack works in a way where the first lock seed does the sparking and the second lock seed does the mix attack, like it does the sparking there. So what you do is so the way to play this is you click through these, like, so you're ready for this one, stick this in the belt, stick it in with the other lock seed, and then you do the henshin, so it'll go through that one, and then also get the correct attack. You just click a lot of times on this, like you go so it goes to the main attack of the first lock seed and the main attack of the second one. So to say that again, in order to do the Jimbo mix correctly with the attack, you press through these, so you press 1, 2, 3, let it play the sound of the first attack, and then you stick this in the belt with the other lock seed, so you got 2 lock seeds in the belt now. When you press it, the lock seed will do the normal henshin, and then this one will do the Jimbo mix henshin sound, so that's fine. And then you rapidly click a lot of times on the belt until it'll, at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You want to hit the belt at least 5 times, and then no, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you want to hit the belt 4 times, and then the normal lock seed, because it doesn't matter how many times you hit the normal lock seed, after you hit it more than 3 times, it will stay in the highest attack. Like if you clicking it, it will stay in the highest attack. And if you keep clicking this one, it also stay at the highest attack. So you get the mix. That's how you get the mix thing. So yeah, so that's all of them here. Cherry, arms, and cherry. Well, that was a long mess, but I finally get it. Like last time, I didn't realize that that's how it worked, but I mean, the energy lossy still sucks ass in my opinion. But yeah, let's just quickly go through them. Let's start with cherry one because he sucks ass, and just to compare, I got the DX cherry arms. Alright, so just like the other one, the colors, just to show you, I don't know why, like I don't know if it's actually cheaper for them to have a flat color plastic than the transparent one. I don't know, but I gathered that one of the reasons to do this is to make, like the capsule one does this as well, but one of the reasons to make this is so when you pick it up, you instantly know it's not the deluxe one, it's a candy toy one. The front plates are, oh whoops. I'll play all the sounds at the end of the review because I'm going to review it first and then play all the sounds. But yeah, the front pieces are identical. I can't tell the difference. Is the plastic the same? Well, upon closer inspection, I opened this and I opened this one, and just a closer inspection on the back, they look like they're made of the same plastic. Like I guess the only way to make sure is to unscrew it. There's some slight differences at different mold points, but all the grooves underneath are the same. So I'm wondering, like, if you were to damage the deluxe one, could you get one of these and just replace the front panels? They look very similar. But yeah, the actual body mold is completely the same. Like even the actual top lock is the same. On the back it's all flat and such, and because it only has one button. On the side, however, I can't remember if this is the same with the other one, with the lemon one, but the red part on the candy toy is a lot thinner. That's because the deluxe one has to hide all the mechanisms inside there, like it has to fit. So that's something. Another thing with this is it doesn't have the 2 little pegs at the bottom. With the lemon one, because it doesn't have a mechanism, there's no holes in the sticker, whereas the sticker on these two are completely the same because the actual pegs don't actually go into the sticker area, so there's zero advantage on getting this version in terms of looks because it doesn't matter. They use a metallic sticker here instead of a more flat colored one. The flat colored one needs the light to shine through, whereas this one is just metallic, so it looks like there's got light going on, so like hints of difference. I guess the biggest problem with candy toy and castle lock seats is well, it doesn't have the mechanism, so you put it in, lock on and all that, it's not going to do anything. You have to open it yourself. And yeah, that pretty much just by pressing it by accident, that pretty shows you that after a while the lock seat will reset itself, just like a Gaim memory would, because that's what they are really. They just repackage Gaim memories with more sounds and programs like differently. And yeah, this bit can pretty much fall off quite easily, so take that as you will. peg on. And how this one works is, the other one did have some slight springs to it, the lemon one, but the way this one works is this little groove around here, and this metal pin just sort of pegs in on each side so it doesn't like slide all over the place. Click, and that's how it does it. And yeah, this really sucks because, you know, the way it works, because, you know, I'm not doing the sounds at the end, but just for the sake of this, to show you, like, so you're gonna have to do this, like, no sound there, like that, because it doesn't have the extra buttons, and the other deluxe one would have a sound. So yeah, that's so much less fun. And if you think about it, if you stick this in the Warring States driver, the Senkoku driver, the knife would come down, it would just do that, and it would just stay down. Like it won't even come back up because there's no spring, so you're gonna have to push this up back yourself. And one thing that makes it slightly bearable is how the buckle itself also has some sound and mechanics. So, you know, it will do some lights, which is one way to get around the fact that the candy toy version is so like more boring. Like, you know, the belt would do that, and it makes you feel less bad about the candy toy versions. But no pull off sound. So just a quick comparison. This is the X version. Well, for one thing, apart from the lights, it's also a lot louder. Attaching sound. And plus it automatically pops your cherry for you. Unlocking, activation, whatever. So I actually heard all the sounds of the cherry locks, and that's it really. I'm wondering if that's the one that's more common because it sucks ass. Anyway, let's go to the next one. We'll end with Joker because Joker is my favorite one out of the lot. Looks pretty good. Looks solid. I like the colors. Like the silver lining is really nice and on the black. And yeah, it's just, this one looks really good. And even the front. He's the main character now, but he's still not too main. Like he's this main secondary character. One of the main secondary characters right now. And he's pretty cool, but he hasn't used any other arms yet. He only uses the Knuckles ones. So one thing about candy toys is these are not spring loaded, so when it falls down, it just falls down. And there's a little peg right there and a little peg right there, so the plastic just sort of click so it doesn't wobble all over the place. See, look, it's pretty tight. And yeah, because I want, like, after listening to this lock seed like twice, I just realized, you know how in the review of the Show Riders you had like Mr. Something, it's for him. So he's meant to use all those other rider arms because this one has that Mr. Something. Like all the different riders have their own styles and how they announce the rider during Henshin, and they're all meant to fit with the Gaim riders. So you have one, you have the Tatoba, you know, that fits with Baron because he has that Master Spear or something going on, and so they all have their own thing that mixes. And the second size foils are pretty neat. I do like the coloring plastic. It feels very like you go into a museum, a dinosaur museum, and you got all these skeletons and this color theme going on, and it's pretty cool. So the sounds are. Oh, this one's a push-up, by the way. So he's pretty cool. Sounds at the end. Actually, no, I'll just do them now. Kurumi! Yeah, that's where the whole wrestling boxing thing comes in. And then you get that extra sound. So to get the second attack is 1, 2, 3, 4. So that was really fun, I guess. It's okay. Climax form. You got Deno climax. There's actually quite a lot of details on this. A lot of like little lights on his forehead. So that's cool. They put a lot in this because there's no laser function, of course. So it's all flat. Mask Rider Deno doesn't say climax form. Yep. But they must be really out of ideas, or they just couldn't be bothered because, yeah, one picture is of the phone and one picture is the phone on the belt. Like, seriously, you're gonna, like, couldn't they have like train tracks or something? And this whole thing underneath is all Gaim memory. Like, if you didn't notice before, you know, I might as well like state the obvious. Like, the background behind the image is pretty much Gaim memories. They're pretty much saying like, yeah, we know these are Gaim memories. So what of it? This one uses the pull back one, so you're gonna. You know how like that makes a really big noise, so when you do it and you push the sound, it kind of doesn't mix too well. So what I figured is if you can somehow have your fingers slightly touching, like slightly up against the lock, you can open it without it like going full on, like your hands can slow it down. So if I just do that, so you can do that along with the sound and it will sound better. Does that make sense? Like I'll do it now, trying to like put this part of your palm on the switch so you can push it, and whoops, takes a lot of practice. Damn it, I'm not pushing the button. I'll try it this way. I can't do it. Oh, there we go. It actually still says Deno arms and then climax, not climax arms, but whatever. Nah, that's pretty cool to have that sound in there. Well, then again, they do have to fit a lot, like find sounds to fit all three. I do like that phone pressing sound. No part 1 or 2? Oh. So see, it's a 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah. Well, it does have all the sounds, they're all pretty short. Like, surely it wouldn't have been too hard to program it to loop at least once, because the train sound's really short, and oops. And the phone sound was only 1 loop, which it would have been better if it was 2 loops for me, to be honest. Well, here's Black RX, and to compare, here's the Showa lock seat. Like, I'll cycle it through to Black RX. Back RX? What's Back RX? Okay, so you heard the Black RX there. Black RX. Mask Rider Black RX. Now they're not messing around this time like the Gaim. Maybe sometimes it says Kamen Rider, sometimes it says Mask Rider, but here it's all Mask Rider. It's pretty cool. You got the Rubber Sword and you got the very Lord of the Rings going on here. And you have the belt buckle right there, which is very boring. Like seriously, Black Ice has like the most boring belt ever. Like, even Amazon's looks slightly better. Like, how do you get a belt so boring? It's just a square and two. Oh Jesus Christ! I guess it's meant to be like a double cyclone or something. But the 3-3 one looked better, and that was like years before this. Yeah, pretty thick front, but the head looks good. He's like, huh? Can you imagine? Like Black Ice just realized something, and he's like, huh? Or he's like looking in a magnifying glass down, like, hmm. So, yeah, pull back one. So let's try to do this. So yeah, you can hear that the one is faster in the DX show lock seat, and I'm actually wondering if they made it faster so they can store less information because it's a shorter sound, so they can fit more. Who knows? Okay, so henshin sound. Let's listen to the DX one first. Listen to this one. So all the difference there, like instead of the generic Showa sound, you got the actual like RX sound, this one. And of course this one he says is a Black RX, Squash, Ole, and Sparking and generic sound. Now this cool part comes after this. Seriously, I was really annoyed with the Black RX, you know, the final Gaim memory set, 8 and 9, with all the show riders. I was really annoyed with the Black RX one. Like, why didn't have it by a rider and Robo Rider? In fact, why did most of the Gaim memories feel very half-ass? And I think now I know why, because they knew that the Loxies were going to come out, and if they made like Gaim memories with all the sounds, people were like, well, there's no point getting the Loxie because I already have all the sounds on my Gaim memory. So they got that out just before you knew what Gaim was going to be, and you were buying all the Gaim memories, and after you bought the Gaim memories, they're like, oh, Gaim has all these Loxies and all the Rider Loxies, and all the Rider Loxies has all these sounds, and too bad now you're going to buy another one because now this has to buy all the extra sounds and stuff on the Loxies, and the Gaim memory doesn't have all those extra sounds. So haha, fuck you for buying those Gaim memories. Now we have something that's better. But a douche. So I'm just gonna play those twice like together. So let's do this. And I push the button at the same time somehow. Let's do it this way. Turn that off. And then here we go. So, the henshin sound is instant, which is good. So that one's the same. So apart from the extra sounds, only the Black RX, you know, unlocking sound is slower. The henshin sound is completely the same. And finally we end with Joker. Joker arms. There we go. Mask Rider Joker. So it actually says Joker, not double there. And the head is pretty much, this is exact same mold for the head part, just different color, no green on that side of course. And it looks pretty neat. It's got this purple thing going on. And it's not shiny purple, but because the plastic is molded with that matte grain finishing, it does look kind of shiny. The light reflects off it quite well. Pull back, open it up, and then it's kind of boring. Like here's the Lost Driver. So it follows the same theme as the double one, but this one's Lost Driver, not the double driver. And then underneath here is just Joker memory instead of Cyclone and Joker. The double one had Cyclone down there, I think, so they're not going to have a Cyclone lock seed, but the Cyclone is more on the double lock seed. Oops. Well, might as well go through it. Yeah. So it has the Joker maximum drive sound instead of the Cyclone one. And that's it really. This whole set, my favorite one is Joker because, you know, I like double and stuff, and then Black RX, and then Climax, and then this guy, and these two are the same level of coolness, and this one, Energy Lock Seeds, are just very lacking in candy toy versions and capsule toy versions. But overall the entire set is pretty decent. It's actually slightly cheaper than the last set I got, number 5, so take what you will from that. But yeah, if you really like the Showa Riders, then you definitely want to pick up their lock seeds because like it definitely has more sounds and functions a lot cooler than the DX Showa lock seed. You don't get the sounds, you don't get all the special fancy stuff, but if you like your Showa stuff and sounds, you're gonna want to get the Black RX lock seed. Now when I'm going to come out with the Amazon lock seed, that'll be pretty cool. I'm pretty sure that it feels like that every one of these will have one like Showa Rider lock seed and one like 2 modern Rider lock seeds and all the candy toy stuff from now on, because they've pretty much gone through most, between capsule and candy toy lock seeds, they've gone through most of the main forms. So there's nothing left for them to do there. They've done all the energy lock seeds. They had the melon, they had the peach was a capsule one, but it's the same. So they had all of those, and the normal lock seeds, they're pretty much, unless there's a new character, like a newer one like him, they've gone through their lock seeds. So I imagine they release another lock seed candy toy, number 7 is going to be just other riders. So yeah, pretty cool set, apart from the energy one. Thank God the energy ones are done, unless it's a new energy lock seed in the show itself. But yeah, pretty cool set. So tell me what you think of the set. Subscribe, suggest, and comment below, because take care and have a nice day. Bye. Oh, yeah, I guess I'll just have fun with lock seeds now, so you can like stop this video now. The review is over. I'll just do this with I'll just do this with the Joker one, just so you can get like a full effect of it in there. I don't have to Sengoku Go. If I do ever get one, then I'll play with lock seeds again. By the way, there's a reset button down there. It just cuts the power.